Yeah, I think when you see a guy like John McCarthy, who's supposed to be the standard of refereeing and officiating, and he's been around since the beginning of time of the sport, I think when you have him giving out these false narratives and painting a picture where it makes me look like I quit, or it makes me look like I took the easy road out or the coward's way out, kind of like this is Call of Duty or something.
Yeah.
I think there's something to be said about that. I think his ego has gotten super inflated. When you're a guy who's doing stuff as a referee, hashtag ask BJM, that says a whole lot about your persona and what you're in the sport for. So are you really looking out for the interests of the fighters, or are you just worried about how people perceive you, or if you think you made the right subjective call? Subjective, I do think as a ref, you do have to be subjective in there. Every scenario is going to be different, but I think there should be a black and white way of handling every single situation in terms of if there's 1 or 2 eye pokes, it should be automatically a point, not 3, 4 warnings. It shouldn't be a low blow that there should be 3, 4 warnings. If you hit a hard low blow, it should be a point right out of the gate. Control your weapons. Don't tell us the rules in the back. Then when we get out there in the fight, oh, you're giving us more warnings. You gave us the warnings in the back room. Accidents happen when guys are switching stances. You brush the cup. Okay, incidental. Okay, hard, you could give a hard warning. The next one, you take a point. But it's just one of those things where nothing's being enforced. And to hear people who I thought were intelligent saying certain things, it really, that's the one thing that bothers me, because it's like, man, I used to think you were smart. And if you think someone can actually fake that, please let me do it to you. And we'll see if that is still your stance on what happened. So that's the only thing. Other than that, like the other stuff with people I don't know, if you're, Josh Thompson, John McCarthy doing podcasts with each other, freaking jerking each other off. If you're one of those type of guys, it is what it is. I feel a little bit more disappointment in hearing that from those type of guys. I understand it from the fans because they don't know. But Josh Thompson, who's been kicked in the head, when he was kicked in the head with Yves Edwards, was he faking it then? He was standing. He got kicked and he dropped. Was he faking that he got dropped? I was sitting down on a knee. I didn't see the shot. He was stuffing my head, and I was trying to get his hands off of my head so that I can get a clear way to get up to my feet. I get kneed in the head, and all of a sudden I'm faking, or I know the theatrics. It's actually laughable that someone of his stature can actually comfortably say something like that. It's just like, wow.
Let's kick it off, jab, cross to the beat, you MMA, heat is the main course of the feast. Lynch on sports, the force, he's got his ears to the streets. Uppercutting with knowledge, shaking the brain with breakdowns of the game with that original flow. Head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix.